Another episode of the Dark Souls Remastered Black Knight Halberd playthrough. You just saw me go back to the Great Hollow to get the Crystal Lizard that we got ripped off of. I had to go to a different location in it to get it because something, I don't know, something really weird happened that I've never seen happen. Some sort of internal bug. But we went, got the missing Crystal Lizard, got our Black Knight Halberd leveled up to +5. And this should do a significant amount of damage more than what it was doing at +4. So let's continue on with the playthrough. And today we are going to be making our way to where we've already been. We're going to be taking the front path to the Undead Parish and making our way to the next boss. There we go. Gotta get better with these parries, man. Ooh, I also gotta kindle this bonfire. Holy shit. I like to kindle every bonfire, really. Whatever level you kindle it up to will carry into all of your playthroughs, your New Game Plus and Plus Plus, and however far you want to go. Game does cap out at, I think, +6. Maybe 7, but I think +6 is as far as you can go. After that, I mean, you can still do like new games after that, I believe, but the difficulty caps out at 6. So there's a guy off to the right there in case you didn't see him. That's why we didn't just run in. One to aggro. There he is. One to aggro some of these guys first. Come on. There we go. There's two ways you can deal with this boar. You can either lure him into that fire and he is stupid enough that he will just like hover around that fire until he's a roasted pig. Or you can go in there, engage him, and backstab him. And the backstab, even with a regular weapon, I do believe will one-shot him. But before we do that, because that is a method we're going to do, I'm going to run upstairs and clear out all these damn archers. I hate getting picked off by archers, so... Now, if you really wanted to, you could have ran from the archway clear up here and gotten through that gate before the guy lowered the drawbridge. Or not the drawbridge, but the gate. I don't really think this area is all that difficult that it's worth doing. Not only is it not a difficult area, but you miss out on some items and souls. And I just... Unless you're doing like a speed run or something, I just don't think there's any point in doing it. So now that we've cleared that out, let's... Okay. Don't get gouged to death like an idiot, first of all. Good lord. There we go. Right up his ass. Probably one of the most disgusting finishing moves you'll ever see, but... Alright, now that the board's taken care of, let's continue on with. There we go. Starting to get into a rhythm here of the parries. Nice thing about a parry, as well as a backstab, is it grants you a nice invincibility frames. Always useful. Now, obviously, we don't need to parry these guys, but like I said, I want to try and sharpen my skills. Got the mystery key, which I think the mystery key unlocks Lautrec, which we will be free in Lautrec. We will not be letting him survive, but we'll be freeing him. Another hard soul. Lautrec is a guy I mentioned in a previous video, maybe the first video, that if you take that item in the undead perish, that you will trigger the death of the Firelink Shrine Firekeeper, and that death is caused by Lautrec. However, we release him and then go and visit him at the in front of the Firekeeper, then we can kill him before he kills her, and we get his ring and something else. But his ring's what I'm really after. It's a ring of favor and protection, which, unless you haven't played the game, you know what the ring of favor and protection is. I know it's kind of split. A lot of people really think it's a stupid ring to wear or to go after, and a lot of people think it's kind of a staple of at least a good chunk of your new game playthrough. The issue with the ring, for those of you who don't know, is that once you take it off, it breaks and you're done. But it grants like a 20% bonus, I believe, to stamina, health, equipment load. I think that's it. But still, a 20% boost to those three things is fucking amazing. So we'll be taking care of the rest of those guys from the other side. This, by the way, is where you want to go to farm the Baldur Side Sword. If you want to do a dex build for your playthrough. If you are doing a dex build, I highly recommend the Baldur Side Sword. It's in my opinion one of the best weapons in the game. Not just dex weapons, but one of the best weapons, period. It's got a great moveset, really good reach, it's extremely fast, and for a dex weapon, it really hits like a truck. I gotta tell you. You throw a great magic weapon or crystal magic weapon buff on it, which is the other nice thing, it's a buffable weapon. You know, I think currently I'm like halfway through New Game Plus with the Baldur Side Sword plus 15, so definitely a weapon I recommend as a good alternative to the Black Knight Halberd if you don't want to do the Halberd build, especially if it's your first playthrough. It's going to allow you to get in and do a fair amount of damage quickly without leaving yourself wide open. Alright, now that is the way I suggest taking out that channeler. You know, you don't really, that I can remember. Oh, damn. Wow. All right, let's get these fuckers taken care of and get my damn souls back. Alright, so we got our souls back, and now that we have done that, we're gonna head upstairs, clear out everybody upstairs, and take out the gargoyles. Heal up. Now there's probably about 12 of these dudes in here, so get them to aggro and then back the hell off. Unless you're just that good or that stupid. I was hoping I'd get through it without getting hit, but not bad. Slight little nick and they are all dead. And I love the ragdoll in Dark Souls 1 especially. It pleases me. Alright, so actually I was wrong. We're not going to take on the Gargoyles yet. We're going to come up here and free Lautrec. And then after we free him, we're going to go and kill him. Alright. Through here, up the stairs. Like I said, I think the mystery key that we picked up is what opens his cell.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
And I was right, the mystery key.
Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
I'm sorry, Knight Lautrec.
Yes, very sorry.
Pompous ass.
Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time. I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
Alright, so now he's going to be back at the Firelink Shrine. Before we do that, though, let's go down here and get this item. You ever see these guys in barrels or in bases? Break them, let them fall, and get their item. Humanity. I'll always take a humanity. We want to go back to Firelink Shrine anyways, because I want to be alive. I'm considering summoning Solaire. Not because we're going to need him. I mean, even without the halberd, we wouldn't need to summon Solaire. Gargoyles, while they are a cool boss fight, they are not a difficult boss fight, so I'm not too concerned with that. But I do like Solaire. I like summoning him for the fights, and I don't know. I might summon him just for shits and giggles. As much damage as we're doing with this halberd, we're probably only going to get one chance to get that tail cut off, so having Solaire as a decoy might help us with that. In case you didn't know, not all, but a good chunk of the bosses in Dark Souls who have tails, their tails can be severed and they will drop weapons, much like that Hellkite dragon from earlier. So keep that in mind, and they're usually pretty good weapons. Let's reverse our hollowing, so we don't look like an overcooked hot dog. Level up, yes we can. Yeah, definitely want as much endurance as I can get. Okay, now if we go down these stairs, and we've always ran right past it, but right here is the Firekeeper for Firelink Shrine. She has no tongue, she cannot speak. But if you get the Firekeeper souls, you can use them here to reinforce your Estus flask, which makes every drink from your flask you take give you more health. And here's Lautrec, just menacingly staring at our Firekeeper.
I have your reward. Please, accept it.
Sunlight Metal, these, I believe, are how you level up in the Sunlight Covenant, just in case you were wondering. And I think you can get them through co-op.
I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not
Creepy.
enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
You know, Dark Souls, all of the Souls games do a really good job at with their voice acting and making these characters sound just unhinged.
Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Alright, yeah, you have no idea how murky, pal, so... Well, that was horrible. Let's try this again. Come on. Still getting used to the moveset of this weapon. Oh, screw it.
You leave me no choice. I was once you despicable.
And Lautrec is done. God of Humanity, Ring of Favor protection. Definitely going to equip that ring. So health, power, stamina, load. Yep. Then, as I said, it breaks when it's removed. So you kind of got to keep it on and burn a whole ring slot for as long as you want it. But I think it's worth it. And this is the blue tier sold rings, what we picked up after we killed the Black Knight. The first one we came across going through the undead burg. I don't think it's a very useful ring. Boost defense, well, health power's low, but boy, your health has to be super low. So, all right, now that we've done that, we are going to go and kill the gargoyles. So, gargoyles do have a really badass entrance, or at least the one does. The other, so there's two of them, and the second one just jumps in like mid-fight. I think once the first one, I think if you get him to half health or like a timer, whichever comes first. But they're not difficult, and with this weapon, we're gonna fucking destroy them, I'm sure. Woo. Yeah. Serves you right, you jackass. Make me waste a fucking Estus flask on you. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Ah. I always do that. I know I should wait, but I get greedy and I try and get a hit in, knowing that it's not going to work. Man, not doing as well as I did last time, that's for sure. You know, that's what I like about Dark Souls is, you know, no matter how leveled up you are, no matter how powerful your weapon is, there's really not a single spot in this game that you can go to at really any level that can't kill you if you don't take it seriously a bit. So if you don't kill Lautrec, I'm pretty sure you can summon him for this fight as well, and his summon sign is right over there. But if you do that, even if you don't take the Firekeeper soul, he will kill the Firekeeper will be dead at the end of the fight, so just keep that in mind. And, you know what? Yeah, let's summon Solaire. Fuck it, right? Video games are for fun. So let's have some fun. And fuck, I'm still tripping out at how long it takes to summon even an NPC in Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 especially, because it seems like it was not that long for Dark Souls 2 and 3, and could you summon in Bloodborne? I don't remember. Probably. Oh yeah, done in one. Shut up. Where's your buddy? Thank you, Solaire. A pleasure as always. Alright, so like I said, gargoyles are not going to be an issue for us. So let's go ring. Well, for us it's the second bell, but typically this is the first bell you ring. So, I thought I saw something weird. But anyways, this is the second bell of awakening. Now, we have not talked to the, what is he, the Crestfallen or whatever, down at Firelink Shrine, the dude in armor. Had we done that, mostly because I always forget to, had we done that, he'd have told us about the two bells of awakening that we need to ring. One up here in this tower and the other down in Blight Town. But yeah. We got it. We don't need them. Oh, this is a cool animation. Watch this. And that is the gate to Sin's Fortress. I hate and love Sin's Fortress. It is full, and I mean full, of traps. But if you're smart and you're patient, you can use those traps to kill quite a few of the enemies in Sin's Fortress. So that's kind of neat. It's kind of fun. So back down here, there will be an NPC now. He is our little kind of sin eater, for lack of a better word.
I am Oswald of Careem, the pardoner.
There's a better word, pardoner.
Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Alright, so Oswald, on top of selling a couple things, he is actually the guy you come to request absolution. So if you piss off your covenant, you can request absolution. I think you have to pay with humanity. Or if you accidentally attack an NPC, like a vendor or a blacksmith or something, because it does happen, especially with the PlayStation 4 controller. You know, you accidentally hit the trigger, attack an NPC, they're pissed off at you, you can't use them anymore. Come to Oswald and bribe him, and he will reset any pissed off NPC in the game for you, and you'll be able to use them again. So he's got some Homeward Bones, some multiplayer shit. Purging Stone is probably a good idea for you to pick up. I don't, because I oddly tend not to get cursed, so I don't fuck with it. But it's a pretty big gamble, because if you do get cursed, you die and you only have half of your total health to work with until you break that curse. Not going to be doing any faith crap right now, so I don't want karmic justice. I don't need the talisman. I may get a ring. No, I still got my ring of sacrifice, so we probably will. Well, we definitely will come back at some point to buy these rings, but not right now. 15,000, 10,000, even 5,000 souls right now is actually a lot of souls for us. So
Welcome anytime. It is only human to commit a sin.
yeah, such a creepy dude. Anyway, so we'll come back here later, maybe after we unlock the ability to warp to bonfires, and 15,000 souls is no longer a lot of souls for us, so, or at least not a big deal. It'd be something that we can replenish pretty easily. You know, right now it is not. Like the gargoyle boss fight netted us, I think, 10,000 souls, so don't want to go crazy with that. Let's go back to Firelink Shrine, level up, and from there probably go ahead towards the Capra Demon. You know what? No, I hate the Capra Demon. So I think after we rest up at the Firelink Shrine and level up, I think we're gonna go and get the take out the Moonlight Butterfly. Oh, but you know what? Before we do any of that, since we killed Lawtrick, we can now go get this Firekeeper soul up here and reinforce our Estus Flask. So let's go do that. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to the, and I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm really looking forward to the Spider-Man 4 coming out next month for the PlayStation 4. Well, that's what I'm going to be playing on. It's the PlayStation 4. But I'm really excited for that game. I think it looks fucking amazing. I think it's going to be a blast. Hopefully get a lot of playthrough out of it. You know, as much fun as some of these games are, it really pisses me off when I drop, you know, $50 for a game and I beat it in, you know, 8, 10, 12, even 15 hours, I think is kind of bullshit. But definitely anything less than 15 is, I think it's unacceptable anymore to have a game that cannot provide you at least 15 hours of gameplay. Yeah, Spider-Man 4 looks, or Spider-Man for the PS4 that's coming out, looks fucking amazing. And now you can see down on the HUD that our SS flasks are +1. You can go all the way up to +7. I believe you can do that all in one playthrough. If not, then early on in your second.
Can you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Okay, I'll show you who he's talking about here in a minute.
Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
So once we exhaust his dialogue, he will actually leave.
Maybe it's...
And we will encounter him in a different area a little later on, so. But let me introduce you to the... What is he? The Great Surpent Frampt.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the Bell of Awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the Bell of Awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
He looks like a fucking sock puppet. It's... I really hate Frampt and his brother, I forget his name. I just think they're really dumb designs, because they really do look like somebody stuck their hand inside a fucking sock and put some damn teeth on it.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased. Is it something?
Now you can feed items to Frampt and he will give you souls in exchange. So, I don't know. If you want to get rid of your junk and make some extra souls, you know, like all the bullshit items, gear and weapons and shit you pick up throughout your playthrough, you can, but I don't think it really gives you much, and you gotta do it a single item at a time. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. So,
Farewell.
but yeah, that's Frampt. We'll be seeing more of him later. Again, I really think that's a fucking ridiculous design. But whatever, what the hell do I know? Let's level up. You know, I'm gonna probably keep dumping into endurance until I get rid of this fat roll. I want to be able to hold the halberd, a good shield, and have this gear without fat rolling. Once I can do that, I'll start focusing a little more on my health. Then once I get my health and my endurance up to a reasonable amount, we're not going to go too crazy with it, but once we get it up to a reasonable amount, you know, I'm not really sure. I'll probably work on faith a little bit because there are a couple miracles I like to get, like the Homeward Miracle, heal. I think are pretty useful. So, alright, now we're going to be going to Dark Root Forest to kill the Moonlight Butterfly. Wonder if, where am I at? It's got to be at 25% or less, right? So 25% is 67. See here, half is 33.6. Half of 33.6 is what? 16.8. Nope. I'd have to strip butt naked, not doing it. Because I want to have some armor. I know I don't... Well, you know what? At the moment... Screw it. We're going to keep it on for now. We're going to keep it on for now and just deal with it. So if you want, you can just run past this guy, but I think I'm going to finally kill him. Just so I don't have to deal with him. He is one of the enemies that does not respawn. So once you take care of him, he's done. You don't have to worry about him no more. I like to keep on the inside of him here and then circle around to my right. Anytime he jumps, get your block up or he'll really hammer you. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Get the Demon Titanite. Which I think is to level up to like plus 10 for base weapons. Is that it? Or is it plus 15? Let's see here. No, it's for... That's right. Demon Titanite's for your like boss soul weapons. So certain bosses in Dark Souls, you get their actual soul. And you can forge weapons out of those souls like Quelaag. You can use Quelaag to forge a couple different weapons that are really good. Personally, I'm a fan of the Fury Sword. I know a lot of people like to go with the Chaos Blade. I like the Fury Sword a little better. That's just my preference. Probably in the minority with that one, but keep an eye out for those shrubs, shrub guys hiding underground. See them, go up, whack them in the head, because they'll usually wait for you to get past them. Then they'll try and ambush you. So right up here is an illusionary wall with a bonfire on the other side. Let's rest up and kindle. Now that is the seal that we need the key of Artorias, or the seal of Artorias, to break, that we get from Andre of Astora. We'll be doing that later on. I know, again, probably after we get the ability to warp the bonfires. This is a trap, so as soon as you pick this item up, these three guys are going to attack you. And if you die and you have to come back through here, like on a boss run or something, once this item is picked up, they will be aggroed right away on every other run through. So I save that for my return trip, just so I don't have to screw with those guys if I'm doing a boss run, which I'm hoping I won't have to do. Now while we're here, we're going to get the Wolfrine. What the hell? There we go. Cut through this tree. Kill these, they're usually not this close. But, take out these little frog, stingray guys. They're super cool. I really like them. I mean, they're a pain in the ass, but, you know, if you get mobbed by them, those tongues. Tongue attacks can do a fair amount of damage, but they're still pretty cool. So, in here, there is a stone guardian over here. And those guys all come up. So let's see. All right. One hand, one shot. Can't beat that. Those guys are actually pretty tough. You're typically not going to take them out in one shot like that. So. All right. Now let's go through here. Up this path is another stone guardian, and then the Wolfrine, which increases your poise. So poise is a stat that allows you to perform actions while getting hit without being stunned. Very important stat in my opinion, regardless of the type of playthrough you're doing. Alright. Another great sword. Here's the ring. Awesome. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and equip it. And let's head back up and into the main forest area. So I gotta tell you, I don't think we're gonna be spending a lot of time in this, in a lot of these areas, because I think this weapon's gonna be so overpowered for a while that we're just gonna be kind of running through shit. So there's 4 stone guardians in this area. And a bunch of these trap shrub guys. So here's one. Take these blood red moss clumps. They heal poison. Here's a second one. Second stone guardian. There's 2 more shrubs and a 3rd stone guardian. Elite knight set. Take care of him. Him. And take out this guy. Yeah, I don't know that the shrub dudes can be parried. I might have to try that. I don't remember who can and cannot be parried in this game. There's number 4. And actually, I was wrong. There's 5 of them here. So, kill the snake. And here's the last stone guardian. Now through here, is he dropping anything? No, of course, fucking bum. Through here is man-eater, or not man-eater Mildred, Beatrice, Witch Beatrice. And she's gonna help us in this fight because you need ranged attacks. The butterfly stays at range for a good portion of the fight. Does eventually land for melee fighters to get some hits in on her. But yeah, we're gonna use Beatrice. Plus, it's somebody I can hide behind because I don't have much magic defense at the moment. And while the butterfly scatter shot's really not an issue, the homing tri-shot soul spear does hurt like hell, so... There it is. Okay, come on, Beatrice. She always stands there like a dumb bitch. There you go. Wow. Okay, that was a try shot. Lucked out and missed that one. Oh, damn. See what I'm saying? Now, I lucked out first time I fought the butterfly in my very first playthrough. I was a magic user, so I had... Damn. Way to go, Beatrice. Hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, first time I fought the butterfly, I was a mage. That battle mage build I was talking about in a previous video. So I had plenty of ranged attacks, and I had like magic shield. I don't know. Might have had magic shield, but I had some magic attacks that allowed me to make short work of the butterfly. And then here you get your divine ember and the key to the basement? No, already got the basement key. Oh yeah, basement key. Okay. And another homeward bone. So the divine ember, so the embers in Dark Souls, each ember goes to a specific blacksmith and provide extra upgrade paths for weapons. So the divine ember provides the divine upgrade path, and to my knowledge, the only perk of the divine upgrade path is the fact that you can kill skeletons in the going down to the catacombs area without killing their pyromancer first. So, which is nice, but it's not an upgrade path that interests me. Never really used it, so not that we can use it with this weapon, and I do plan on sticking with this weapon as long as possible. I'm thinking it might even carry me into New Game Plus. I might have to get a secondary weapon for some situational things, but for the most part, this should be my my weapon for this, at least this New Game playthrough. I always get turned around in this damn forest, so. Now we're going to head back to Firelink Shrine, and from there on to the basement. And from the basement into the depths, which I hate. I really do. The hell? Huh. Okay, that was weird. Anyway. And it's not that I hate the depths. They're a little slow going, but they're not bad. What I really hate is the Capra Demon. It's a very confined space. It's got 2 dogs, and I do not typically do well with the Capra Demon. I just don't. But along the way to the Capra Demon in the depths, I think we're gonna try our hand at killing Hobble to get Hobble's ring and increase our equipment load, which hopefully will allow us to stop fat rolling. Try one more time. Oop, nope. Not gonna let him grab me though. No, I think that would have done it. Alright. So yeah, I don't think you can parry these guys. Which makes sense now that I think about it, because you can't backstab them either, I don't think, so. Oh, the damage on this thing. Holy shit. So, for anybody who hasn't played Dark Souls and you don't know what I mean by the damage on this thing, because you haven't really seen anything compared by. So my Balder Side Sword is plus 15. I'm about, like I said, halfway through New Game Plus. I think this is doing more damage. The attack rating is certainly significantly higher. So it's hitting like a strength weapon, but it's got the speed of a... It's almost got the speed of a dex weapon. I really like its moveset, and its durability is fucking nuts. 300 durability. That's awesome. You do pay for it a little bit in your equipment burden, because it is, what'd that say, like 11 pounds? 14 pounds? 14 pounds, yeah. So it's a heavy weapon, but it moves fast as hell for a heavy weapon, which I like. It's got great reach, obviously. Still getting used to the moveset. I like it. I'm just, you know, I'm not used to it, so I'm not very efficient with it yet. Yep. Fuck your shield, dude. Bye-bye. Okay. Starting to get a little more comfortable with the parry. And you can tell because I'm starting to land a lot more of them, and I'm not spamming my L2 to do it. So that's good. It's like I said, Lord Gwyn, if you can parry him and you got a decent weapon, I honestly think with this weapon, by the time we're at in-game levels, as far as our own stats go, I think a couple parries from this weapon and Gwyn is going to be done. Now, you know what? Let's see. Do I have... I'm going to consume some of these because I want to buy some of his... Well, you know what? He's probably not going to let me. Let's find out.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coins, I think you can give them to feed them to Frampt for 1,000 souls. I think you can also like consume them, and it increases your luck,
again. Oh,
your item discovery rate.
How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes, it would.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
And let's join his dumb covenant. We'll probably drop it for another one at some point. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing the...
Now let me share my miracles.
What's it called?
Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
The Chaos Covenant, the Chaos Sisters Covenant, I will be doing that at some point. It's a level 2 to unlock the shortcut that allows us to save Solaire. So I'm going to be trying to progress the NPC storylines that I remember to their finish. Not going to be able to do all of them because I don't remember all of them, and you can't do all of them in one playthrough, and a lot of them have more than one finish. So let's so I need 8,000 for Homeward, and then I want, so I need 12,000 souls total. Let's see. Okay, so at least we got enough for Homeward. Now, what souls? What boss souls do we have? We have Quelaag and the Moonlight Butterfly. Probably gonna keep Quelaag's soul so we can get the one of her sword, probably the Fury Sword, just so we have a decent fire weapon. The Moonlight Butterfly Sword. You know what? Yeah, we'll probably consume this because we're not going to be using that for anything else on this playthrough. So. Oh, so close. So close. Alright. That's fine. You know what? No. Let's go. What do we need? Like 800? A little over 800? 824? Let's see. You know what? Let's go sell that copper, or feed the copper coin to Fram. That should give us 1,000, I believe. Feed item. Copper coin. Yep. There we go. Alright. Now let's go get the 2 miracles we want, because here before too long, he's going to go away. Well, he's not going to go away, but he's going to get so depressed that we won't be able to get miracles from him. So, and I don't, heal's no big deal, but you know what, fuck it, yeah. Heal is a big deal. For me, for what I want to do with this playthrough. So let's get heal and homeward. Heal is self-explanatory. Homeward replaces the homeward bone, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about. That's one less consumable you have to deal with, right? Alright, you fire hurling asshole. You know what? Go. Bitch. I always stop and get this rat anytime I go by, just in case he drops you humanity. Heal up. Oh yeah, double parry. Nice. And a backstab. Awesome. Oh, block that last arrow shot just in time. Jackass. Not a big fan of the crossbows. I know a lot of people use them to great effect. I prefer a bow though. I'm just not a big fan. Gonna skip the guys in there. Really no need for them. You know what? Screw that guy. We're gonna go through here. All right. Now we're going to come down here and take on the big man. So Havel is he's literally a tank. His armor and shield are fucking ridiculous. You do get his armor and shield later in the game. I believe it's in Orlando, but right now we're going to go down here and we're going to get his ring. And the souls for killing him, obviously. So, I believe if you stick to your right, his left. He will miss you the majority of the time with that. Okay, didn't that time. But you want to get behind him for a backstab. Like that. Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck your armor, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. The Black Knight Halberd making Hovel its bitch. Now let's see what the ring does for us. Are we done fat rolling? Fuck yes. Okay, much better. Okay. Now you can also open that door with the master key if you want. Then down here you got the so that's the area that we got the Black Knight Halberd from, and then ran up to the forest. Over here you got some of these crystal golems, and then Hydra, kind of see in the background up there. Shoot some pretty powerful water blasts at you from each head. Reach all the way back to those trees. You get past those though, you get to where the Hydra switches into melee mode, and it's a very simple boss. So we'll be doing that later. We're not going to mess with that right now. I am going to go and make a run at... I'm going to go make a run at the Capra Demon, I think. Or at the very least, we're going to go and open up open up the door to the basement. Just gonna go ahead, keep running. Not gonna worry about those archers back there. Really not a point to it. So we're gonna open up the door to the basement, which is right here. See, the dragon is back, obviously. And then from here, we're gonna go and open up a shortcut to the bonfire that's in the Undead Burg, there by the dude with the crossbow. And that's probably going to be it for this video. Seems like it's been a bit of a long one. So yeah, like I said, battle axe. Huh. I do like the, when I do a heavier weapon, I like the big axes. Those can be fun. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this playthrough. So leave your comments down below, hit the like button, and if you want to keep current on all the videos getting released, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, you dick. How rude.